This is my living room here that I'm actually remodeling here. I just put tile here all over, and this is my furnace, and here is my sump pump. And what I want to put your attention to is the tiles, the gap between the tiles and this wall, which is Hardly Baker concrete wall. Here you can see it, it's Hardly Baker. And what I want to do, I want to really seal this narrow gap between the tiles here, okay, between the tiles to the wall, to the concrete wall here also. And this really hole is actually probably 1/8 of an inch max, I believe. And here and here. Okay, and guess what? I just found here cockroaches, dead cockroaches here, and that's why you really want to seal this hole, because cockroaches actually they're living here on this area. You know, they can actually hide here and breathe here. That's why you really want to seal this area also from water penetrating here, because it's a water environment here. And here you have a gap. You can see the gap here. It's difficult to see, but it's 1/8 of an inch gap. Okay, maybe even less than 1/8 of an inch, but we need to seal it because we need to avoid water penetration here and all kind of bug and cockroaches. So first thing what we're going to do, we're going to vacuum clean all this area, okay, all this old gap. We're going to clean it, and then I'm going to show you how easily it is to seal it using a Caulk tools. So the first thing what I did, I just put tape, you know, just to cover the area where you don't really need silicone to be on. If you look at it very carefully, you can see here is the hole, here is the tape. So I just try to protect the tiles here from silicone. You can do it without it if you want, but it will take you more time to clean, okay? So this is the silicone I'm going to use. It's a G silicone, and it's a color silicone. Okay, there's a color here, it's kind of a beige color to match the tiles here. That's what I really want to do, and I believe I will match it properly. So let me show you how I'm going to inject silicone now to the holes here all over. Let me show you. So you really inject liberal amount of silicone here. Here also, and here. Let me show you what I did here. I just put silicone, kind of liberal amount of silicone all over the show here and here. Okay, so now what we need to do, we need to reclaim the not necessary, the excess of silicone here, and to push the silicone to this narrow hole. For that I'm using these tools. It's called the Caulk tools. It's a plastic, very sharp, and you have a different corner here. And I'm really going to work with this corner in order to flat the silicone. And this is a very efficient tools. Find here on a link in Amazon. I'm actually going to put a link below. See below. Let's start. So the first thing, I'm going to use these tools, they call Caulk tools, okay? So I'm going to put it 45 degrees on the floor in order to push the silicone to the hole. Okay, it's a very important thing. You're pushing the silicone to the hole and you reclaim the rest of the silicone. So you can put it again here, just to make sure the silicone is in the hole and here until the end. And we really finish. You can see the amount of silicone here, and we really finish here. We go into the next segment of the floor. So here is the next segment, and I'm doing the same thing. I'm taking these tools, the Caulk tools, okay, and I'm just moving it 45 degrees, and that's it. I finish here. Don't need to do anything else, just clean the remain. Same thing, I'm going here, different direction, and I'm going to remove all the excess. And here you can see the amount of excess of silicone that you remove. So if you can see here, these tools really arrive with three plastic part, okay? And there is a narrow. This is the narrow one, so I can actually use it. This is the narrow area here that you can see. I can use these. It's also have 90 degrees. That's what I'm going to do now. Show you that one is how much silicone there are here. So what left is a 1 foot of segment of the wall here, as you can see. Same thing, I'm using this 45 degrees, pressing the silicone to the gap. Very important. Okay, and here also. And that's it. Look at that. So before I'm going to remove the tape, I want to show you how it's look. Okay, so look at that. Okay, here until the hand. Okay, let's go to the other place. Here's the way it's look. You can see the gap here is a little bit wider, and here the gap is very narrow, but still the tools make it excellent. Push it in. So now what left is to remove the tape here. This one and this tape. Here is the other tape here. Okay, and this is the other tape. So okay, what left is a little bit silicone here, and here is practically clean. We're going to go quickly to see if there is a little bit of silicone here. Here you have a little bit of silicone we're going to clean, and here we're going to have a little bit of silicone we're going to clean. That's very easy. Let's do it. Okay, to clean this piece of silicone, I'm using this Caulk, and I remove whatever I can with these tools. So you can see they are still remain here, and this tool really couldn't take it because the tiles here that you can see here, it's not smooth. It actually have a pattern on it, so that's silicone going inside to the pattern. So the only way to clean it is using this bounty towel, paper towel here, and just move it slightly, and nothing whatsoever. So that's the way to clean it. Now you can see here, look at that, how nice it is. If you look here, you can see it's a 1/16, but still is sealed properly. You can see how nice it is. Okay, so that's what I'm saying here. This Caulk is really professional. Here is another place we have to clean, so I first use this Caulk stuff, and I'm removing anything I can. Okay, that's what the silicone that was here, and now just moving these bounty paper, and finito la commedia. So I want to show you now the result from close distance. If you look here, you can see how beautiful it is. Even I can increase it, and you can see how perfect it is. And here, you can see here, no issue whatsoever. Let's go from the other side to see. That's the way it's look from here, as you can see. And here we go into a very narrow, maybe 1/16. Okay, and you can see how nice it was sealed here. So that's it. These tools that you see here, these tools, the three amigos here, these three pieces of plastic, it's called Caulk. I'm going to put on the link down. You can purchase from Amazon. I think it costs $5. Very efficient, excellent result. Thank you for watching this video.